Power of Grins here. I'm here to show you something about Kick that people thought they couldn't really do until they've released the API. We're going to get some video redeems coming up on the stream through chat commands. Now we're going to use one simple program, Lumia Stream. Now Lumia Stream is amazing. If you've got lights in your stream, you got key lights, you got nano lights, any of that sort of stuff, LifeX bulbs, you should be using this program anyway. So it is free to download, but it is much bigger and better for your streams getting the premium service. So what we're going to do, we're going to head straight over to Lumia Stream and let's show you some tricks. First thing you must do if you are streaming on Kick and want this, you're going to need to go to the settings, and then you're of course going to allow the beta releases. Now, as Kick itself is in somewhat a beta form, Lumia Stream have gotten on board pretty quickly and they're allowing updates to happen. So you must have the latest beta release in order for this to work. The first thing we're going to work with here is called overlays. Now I've already created some as I've been playing around, but we're going to add a new overlay. We're going to call this one turtle testing. And you will see from the clip that I'm using why I'm calling it that. It's actually quite cute. So what we're going to do, it's going to open up a whole new window here. It's going to look very similar to something you would use on Stream Elements. So we're going to add a layer, we're going to general, and we're going to add a video. Once we've done that, we're going to come over here, add video settings, and actually add the video file. As you can see, I've already added quite a few, but now I'm just playing with this. Now you know why it's cute, all right? So what we can do here is simply crop it, just so we know that we're working within the confines of this space. And then what we can do is we can actually change the size of this. You can do this in a couple of different ways. You can go to appearance and actually type it in manually. If you want it to fit your normal streaming, you can make it that size. We can go back here and put it at zeroed in the corner, so it's going to be in the middle of your screen. The other thing you want to do is play audio. Very important if you want the audio to come through onto your actual stream. So we're just going to name this turtle laughing. Let's do that. And we're going to want to save. Once that's done, you're going to turn the icon here off. You want to turn the layer off, and that will make sense in just a moment. So you want to save once more just to make sure that it's there. We're going to exit, and we're going to come back to the overlays screen. There's two ways you can go about this from here. If you're pretty familiar with OBS, you can add a browser source simply just by copying the link here, or you can choose to open it in OBS, choose the actual scene that you want it to go onto and add it. I've already done so, but now I'm just going to show you how to do the actual commands. Once we've got that overlay saved, we're going to head up to our commands here. I've got a folder. I'm just going to show you creating a new command and how we're going to get this working in Kick. We've got a lot of options here. We're going to choose overlay actions because we've just created an overlay. The one that we're looking for under here is select set layer visibility. We're going to choose turtle testing. We're going to choose turtle laughing because that's the one that we've made. What we're going to do is add that action, and that's going to put that as the start of these actions here on Lumia Stream. That is done. That is set. Then we're going to make sure that we choose end. And then we're going to choose the same thing from there. Turtle testing, turtle laughing, set to off. That is actually allowing this thing to turn off, and then if you had any more, it would be able to add on to them if that's what it was doing. So again, we've added the action in here, turtle laughing. We're going to complete. We're on to the next step. At this point, I'm not adding any of these other features of Lumia. You can look at them elsewise, but this is just about getting these video redeems up. So the next step, we're going to call it something. So laughing turtle. This will become the command name that people in your chat on Kick will type in order for it to appear up. Next step, now you can choose the different user levels if you only want your mods to be able to trigger it, VIPs, subscribers, whatever you choose, you can actually do that. For this, we're just going to be able to let anyone able to do this. So we're going to complete and save. And that's going to actually save that whole command there. One thing with Lumia Stream, every time you make a change, make sure you are refreshing. If you don't refresh, This simply will not work. All right, so at this point, we're just going to head over to Kick and we'll type it in the chat command and watch what happens. Hashtag as per my commands on Lumia Stream to trigger all my lights. Laughing turtle. And it will appear on the screen in just a flash. There you have it. It's very simple. But now you want to be able to try and make this so that your viewers can use their loyalty points in order to do so, because you don't want them using these all the time. You can actually put them behind the shop, which is part of Botrix. So if we head back to the website, we'll head to Botrix now and I'll show you how to do this. We want to add a new command. We're going to call it turtle laugh. Very simple. Just going to make it 5 points just because that's most people coming into your stream will have some points to play with. We're going to put down here turtle laughing while being clean, just to give the user a bit more of an explanation about what to expect. The number of items endless because you just want people to be able to redeem these whenever they want to. You've got the 3-second cooldown between people so they don't spam it. 3 seconds is the minimum. You want this to be a message. What you want to be able to do is choose who can do this. You want anyone to be able to do this, because what we're going to do, we're going to change the command in Lumia Stream to be able to recognize that Botrix is a mod and it will allow it to post onto your stream. What we're going to do, the command that we made in Lumia Stream, we're going to make that type into the chat, laughing turtle, as we just saw that working in there. We're going to save that and we're going to head back to Lumia Stream. So now we're back into Lumia Stream. We're going to go back into the edit button and we're going to head down to the user level. Now, as we saw before, it was open to everybody. I'm going to change this now so it's just mods and the user being myself being the streamer. Now, the reason I'm changing it to mods is because Botrix is a mod and it is allowed to type in the chat. So this will make sense in a moment, so don't forget to apply and of course always refresh. Once we've changed this, we're going to head back into our chat now. Because we've already set up the command in Botrix, as we can see down here, we're going to go into the chat. We're going to go !shop by, which is a standard command in here, turtle laugh. Go through the chat. What that's going to do, it's going to talk to Botrix. And here we go. It's going to appear up on the screen. Nice and simple, right? Now you've got video commands on your Kick stream and people can use their loyalty points to do so, or you can just leave them open for anyone to type. I hope this helps. I know this is something that people have been screaming for on Kick. This is an alternative until the API releases. I hope it works for you. Please like, subscribe, come and join me on a Kick stream. You'll see me at kick.com/thepowerofgrin. See you there.